Hello curious soul, today I'm taking you with me on a quick day trip to Los Angeles where we're going to have a nice photo shooting with my friend Ernie by the beach in Venice. This was the first time for me taking the train down to LA. I can only recommend Metrolink. They have a day pass for $15 where you can drive back and forth, which is super amazing. First, we grabbed a quick bite at the Butcher's Daughter, which is a vegetarian/vegan place and super delicious with a super cute boho interior design. I do have a very exciting story to tell for exactly that day. When we arrived at the waterfront, there were a few other content creators and I saw a microphone, so I assumed someone was recording a podcast there. So Ernie and I went to the water and started doing my yoga poses and he started shooting me when someone came over and asked us politely to move as they were actually recording something. So we went a little bit further to the side and kept shooting there. A little bit later, a random guy came up to me, which I'm used to, especially during yoga photo shootings, as people usually have questions or comments they want to share. He came up to me and gave me compliments on how impressive this looked like and that he was curious if I could create the shape 1981 with my body. So out of fun, I started flexing around like a pool noodle creating this shape. He said cool and walked away, so I didn't think much of it afterwards. We kept shooting when shortly after a woman came up to me and offered to pay me to create those shapes. Later, she asked me if I knew who that was. I didn't know. She told me he was a member of the band Duran, which was highly popular and still very famous since the 80s. The pictures and videos they took of my shapes were actually for one of the covers of a new song that is going to come out in about 6 months.
Well, I pressed for it, so
Yeah.
now we're
Oh, it might be.
press it.
It might have come again. Oh, it's close.
I'm really excited to see it as I haven't seen the footage myself, but I couldn't wait to share this with you. Whenever I receive the content, I will of course link it in this video or in an additional one, and I honestly cannot wait to see it. That was such an amazing day. I had the best time, especially because I went out of my comfort zone a few times, and that led me to that day, at that time, in that moment. It was also pretty hilarious to hear that everyone around me apparently knew who the band was but me. It was such a fun day and I enjoyed every single minute of it. On the way back home I couldn't stop smiling and was completely in my yoga bliss and grateful for this entire event. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.